Happy New Year, California, my loves. Oh, my car's this way. Okay, so I am starting this year by going back to my divorce videos. It is raining. Can you see my glasses? Anyways, it's my lunchtime. I'm going to sit in my car. I'm going to go back to my divorce. We ready? Like I said before, we haven't even covered anything from my story. Like, literally, I think all we have covered was that I found out I was cheated on. That was about it. Like, that's basically all I've talked about. Okay, so we established he got caught with my friend. He got caught with some chick in Mexico. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what happened after that? After I found out he had cheated, I think we all kind of do that. We blame ourselves as women. You know, if I was thinner, if I was a better wife, if I would have done this, if I would have done that. Ladies, we need to stop blaming ourselves. As women, we tend to make their happiness ours. So when they're not happy, all of a sudden we panic. Worry about your happiness. What makes you as a woman happy? You know? So anyways, I found out he cheated. Literally, I was like a mental hurricane. Like, I was highs, lows. I blamed myself. Like, I genuinely felt he cheated because I was everything those girls. I'm trying to word this. I wasn't everything he found in those girls. Now I realize they weren't better than me. I've met all of them. They weren't better than me, but they're not better than me. They weren't, by any means. They were like a distraction to him. You know, he was the dog. He was the one that chose not to respect me, not to cherish me, not to give me that place that he was supposed to give me as my husband. You know, if you're in a relationship and it starts getting boring or you step into a certain type of routine, talk it over. Don't go stray. You know, it doesn't fix anything. So I was dying inside. I decided I need to be better for this dude. Right? Why do we do that? Why as women, why do we put ourselves down when they're the dogs? You know, I catered to this man. I treated this man like gold. You know, now I realize he didn't cheat on me. He cheated himself out of an amazing, incredible woman. You know, he cheated himself from the amazing life we had together. I was not cheated out of anything. I literally was presented my reality. This is your reality. Are you going to cope? Are you going to die? Are you going to move forward? What are you going to do? At first, like I said, I literally felt my whole world, the only world I knew then, fall apart. And this is when, as women, we get scared. Because we don't know anything else. So we think that what we have is the norm. Whether he's verbally abusive, whether he's emotionally abusive, whether he's physically abusive, we tend to put up with this shit. And again, let me tell you, before I go any further with this, I cuss. Okay? I'm a cusser. I am going to tell my story the way I feel. Because this is my story. There's a comment somewhere that I have a potty mouth. Oh well. If you don't like cussing, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you don't like cussing. This is my form of expression. And this fucking story is gonna get fucking even more incredible. So, ignore the cussing. We all express ourselves differently. We all talk differently. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Again, I have seen women post videos about their divorce and say, I'm sorry, I'm just not going to go into details because it's too much. Fuck that. I'm going to tell my story exactly the way it went down, because only like that you are going to understand what I went through. I'm not just going to pinpoint shit and be like, but here I am now. No. We're going to go through this, the whole fucking story, exactly as it went down. So like that, you can say, hey, she's kind of incredible. Or, oh my gosh, she's a mega whore. Oh, not whore, bitch. Ew. Gross. Anyways, so, where was I? So, again, we get afraid when our world falls apart because it's the only world we know. We don't give ourselves the chance to step out of that. Trust me. Trust you me when I say, once you find better, you realize what a favor your divorce, your cheating husband, your abusive husband, your dipshitted, needle dick husband did you by stepping out, by filing for divorce, for leaving you. It took me years to realize he cheated himself out of this lady. Funny. I see him. I haven't seen him in like a year. Funny how he was miserable then, but he's miserable now. I wasn't the problem. He was. Because I am tremendously happy now. I know what it's like to go to bed at peace with myself, and I wake up just as freaking happy every single day. So give yourselves that chance. Like, I get it. We're all gonna go through our moping process, our sadness. It is totally and completely normal. It's human to go through this process. You feel alone. You feel like everything you did was not appreciated and overseen. And you're absolutely right. If you were appreciated, if you were loved, if you were this, if you were that, well, but then guys could be idiots too. So at least I know in my story, in my journey, I gave too much. I gave too much and didn't really ask for anything in return. And now, let's call it my selfish phase. I need to be happy. In order for me to make someone happy, I need to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so found out he was miserable. I was miserable. He was not acknowledging his faults. It was more like, well, if you would have done this, if you would have done that, if you would have done, if you would have been more of a man, you would have brought it to my attention instead of hoeing around. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fucking blame your wrongs on me. How dare you? And to this day, y'all, he has not, to this fucking day, he has not yet apologized. Ignore the fact that he broke our family apart. But for breaking my heart, for hurting the person who trusted him the most. To this day, I have not heard, yo, sorry. And until they do not acknowledge that they're wrong, why are they gonna change? You know why? Because when they fuck up, instead of saying, I deserve better, I want better, I need better, how are we gonna make it work? Oh my God, yes, you're a fucking douchebag, but you know what? I'm gonna be a bigger dumbass, and how are we gonna do this? I'm not saying, ladies, that once someone's cheat, you're supposed to like pack your shit and leave. You know, I do believe that forgiveness is one of the most amazing gifts you can give someone if they accept it, if they acknowledge it, and if they cherish that forgiveness. If you see that they're genuinely sorry, if you see that incredible change, if you, by all means, go to marriage counseling, you know, make it work. Forgive and forget. Don't forget and then bring it up every time a song comes up and, oh, this was y'all's song. Or every time you drive by a spot, oh, remember when I caught you parked there with that hoe? No, don't forgive like that. That's stupid. That's just hurting you. Don't do that. If you're going to forgive and move on, forgive and move on. Now, if you see that pattern again, then you know what? Bye. Fuck on me once, shame on you. Fuck on me twice, shame on me. And he did to me twice. So shame on me, for sure. But again, I didn't know anything. He's all I knew. I thought this was the norm. I thought, you know what would break my heart? And I know I'm so scattered because I'm so excited to finally be making these videos again. I remember when I was at my worst, emotionally, physically, and mentally, and I would see older couples walking down the street, hand in hand, laughing, and I would think to myself, when does a relationship go from not being bad to finally being there? When am I going to be the way these people are? You know now what I understand, and it took me years. Relationships don't start shitty and gradually get better. Relationships start great, and you have to keep up that momentum. You have to just be like on your feet. Every day needs to be different. Every day has to be an incredible adventure. It doesn't go from I fucking hate your ass to 20 years later, oh my God, I fucking love you. No. They don't gradually get like that. They start off like that, and then you just keep it like that. Yeah, I remember seeing girls that back then, I used to be like, I'm better than them. I'm cuter. I got a better body. And why is this guy all up on her? What is she doing that I'm not doing? It wasn't that she wasn't doing anything different. It's just she genuinely had somebody who loved her, who was shoving his throat down her throat in public. I never had that, So, yeah, back to these videos. So, it's just like a little smidgen, but I'm getting back to them. And I want to tell you, ladies, that you got this. We got this. We got this. It's a new year. It's going to be an incredible, amazing year. I just knew it. So, I'll keep you posted. Just know that I'm getting back to them. And I just need to kind of let you guys know that I'm here for you. To those who reach out to me via Facebook and Instagram, I love you guys. And you're not alone. I'm not the only person who's gone through this and survived it. You're gonna do this. And when you look back, you're gonna be like, I am a fucking beast. I went from being heartbroken, from crying, to not knowing what to do to myself, to knowing exactly who I am, exactly what I want, and all the crap that I'm not willing to ever in my life put up with. And for that, you are already amazing. So wake up in the morning, drink your coffee, wash off that funk that wears you down, and put on some sexy ass high heels, dance to some incredible music as you're getting ready for work, and make it about you. Don't make it about, oh, my past. Oh my God, I miss this. Don't miss that bullshit because you were unhappy then. Why are you still unhappy? Make it about you. On that note, I'm gonna go to lunch because I'm starving. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching me rant and just be exactly who I am. And I love you guys so much. And I'm here for you guys. So have questions. I'm an open book. I don't filter. Guess who I am. This is the amazing woman I have become. And I love me just the way I am. With that said, bye. Adieu.